A few days ago, we talked about in our personal achievement class a book that we've been studying, and this is called How Will You Measure Your Life? It's by Christensen, and it is an excellent book, and I highly recommend it. And in this, we kind of talked about two strategies, and these are deliberate strategies and emergent strategies. So things that we plan out and things that just come about. And Christensen says this: when you put in place a plan focused on these anticipated opportunities, you are pursuing a deliberate strategy. The second source of options is unanticipated, usually a cocktail of problems and opportunities that emerges while you are trying to implement the deliberate plan or strategy that you have decided upon. And so these things are kind of like goals or work or careers or whatever. And it's something that we aim towards, or constantly working towards that. Along the way, these emergent strategies kind of pop up and try to present themselves to us. And we have to be ready for them and consider them along the way. He also talks about this, which is assumptions. And that is where we assume certain things, and if they are true, then we should proceed with them. He says down here, before you take a job, carefully list what things others are going to need to do in order to deliver you to successfully achieve what you have hoped to do. Ask yourself, what are the assumptions that have to prove true in order for me to be able to succeed in this assignment? List them. Are they within your control? So there's the first part. We look at jobs or work. Things that others need to accomplish and that we ourselves need to accomplish in order to truly succeed in an assignment. And then equally important, ask yourself what assumptions have to prove true for you to be happy in the choice you're contemplating. So now we're talking about something in our personal lives. Are you biased in your opinion, position, or extrinsic or intrinsic motivators? Why do you think it's going to be something you enjoy doing? What evidence do you have? Every time you consider a career move, keep thinking about the most important assumptions that have to prove true and how you will swiftly and inexpensively test if they are valid. Make sure you're being realistic about the path ahead of you. And I really enjoy this because for me, it was kind of an eye-opener. You're like, okay, I'm here studying about data science in college. What things have to be true in order for me to achieve this in my life? Are these things that are going to make me happy? So we went through and we listed out personal strengths and personal weaknesses. And talking about those just helped me understand what I like to do and what I need to do better. How I may improve upon my weaknesses so that I can better achieve something in the future. And outside of that, we also considered the emergent strategies. Maybe I'm heading towards being a data scientist, but what are other things that could pop up along the way that might try to persuade me into a different path of life? And being able to understand how to deal with those can really help us choose a better path, help us understand what makes us happy, to choose the path that will lead us into happiness. I believe that looking at the strategies of deliberate and emergent and applying it to the workforce and within ourselves is a necessary step for anyone who's willing and wanting to go from 1 to 1,000.